Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Olajumoke Additional. I am the founder of All Things Natural, and if you're watching me this afternoon, I want to welcome you to my channel. Officially, this is going to be my first YouTube video, even though I have two on this channel, but they were like a test run. And but today it's I'm starting a YouTube channel officially, and what I'm going to be doing today is introducing myself, introducing what I do, and laying a little bit of background in talking about natural hair and self-confidence. So like I said, my name is Olajumoke Additional. I am based in New York State. I am a New York State licensed cosmetologist. I am a mother of 3 boys. I am a wife. I am a mentor to a few people that have found me worthy of mentoring. So that's what I do. Sometimes in 2018, I started thinking of how to start doing my own organic products, and I started doing so many research and going into so many things, trying to figure out how to go about producing my hair line and my skin line, and so many research were put into place. And fortunately for me, sometimes in 2019 I encountered a breakthrough, and then towards the end of 2019 I launched my own hair products that are mainly for hair and for skin. And right now I have an Instagram page, I have an Etsy page where you can go and shop. I have my own website, all of this that I'm going to put in the link below after this video. And this is my new YouTube channel. I'm here just to share my knowledge. I'm open to ideas. When you see this video, I encourage you to share, I encourage you to like, and I encourage you to comment. Briefly, I'm going to tell you exactly what I do before I start going into the topic that I have for today. So like I said, I use herbs to fix skin problems and hair problems. All of my products are made from herbs. Herbs are weeds, they're plants that God has given us freely, that we can get from nature, and they are very potent medicines that can be used for all kind of things. So what I do is just go research some of those herbs that I know that are potent, and I use them to create some of my products. So like I said, on this channel I'm going to be showing you how to use herbs to fix your common skin and hair problem. I'm going to be showing and sharing different kind of herbs, and going to be teaching you how to use them. But before I go into those videos, today I'm just going to be talking about natural hair and self-confidence. And in subsequent videos, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be laying some foundations before I actually go into showing you how to use herbs to fix problems. I don't just want to go straight into the videos of showing you how to use the herbs. I feel like I need to lay some foundations, because I believe that when I lay these foundations and then you start looking at the videos, you have a better knowledge and a better understanding of what I'm doing. So today I'm going to be talking briefly about natural hair and self-confidence. And why am I talking about natural hair and self-confidence? I'm a New York State licensed cosmetologist, and by the grace of God, I've seen a couple of different textures of hair, and I have met different people with very different ideologies. And what I'm going to be sharing today is based on my experience with, having related with so many people. And I would start. Natural hair is just when somebody says natural hair, I feel does not only mean hair that is not chemically relaxed. I feel like natural hair can also be an hair that is free of dyes and all kinds of chemicals. So it's not basically you applying not applying a relaxer to your hair that makes your hair natural hair. You can also, your hair can also be natural if you don't put any of those chemical dyes in your hair. So I don't want to limit myself by just saying chemical relaxers. So I would say natural hair is any hair that is free from chemical relaxers and free from hair dyes and all of that. And I really don't know when the trend for natural hair started, but I know that it's been couple of years ago that the natural hair movement started. And then I remember that my own journey into the natural hair started when a friend of mine came to visit me a couple of years back. And what really intrigued me about her hair was that every morning she would go into the bathroom with this puffy looking, beautiful looking hair, styling it and coming out of the bathroom looking gorgeous. I always envied her, and I always asked her how, you know, she always managed to pull off those styles. And she said it was just something that she learned how to do, and I must confess she really did it really good. But in admiring her and seeing everything that she did, I said to myself, there's no way I am going to be rocking my natural hair, because from looking at her every morning in the bathroom, I just figured out that that was a lot of work, and that there was no way that I was going to put into that work into managing my hair. Because you know how natural hair is. Natural hair is just all out there, puffy looking, and even brushing through it is a lot of work. And every time that in the mornings that I saw her styling the hair, to me it was just a major challenge. And you know, every time she stepped out from the bathroom, I was like, there's no way I am rocking my natural hair. It's just a lot of work. But then, you know, time went by, and every morning when she stepped out from the bathroom, she always, you know, ended up looking gorgeous. Her hair always ended up looking gorgeous, and I was just in awe of how she, you know, managed the hair. And prior to this time, I am originally from Nigeria. And before I relocated to the United States of America, I remember that when I graduated from high school, my mom did take me to an hairdresser to learn how to make hair. So prior to moving to New York, I had a good idea of, you know, how to braid and how to apply chemical relaxer on somebody's hair. So I was good. So when I came to New York, I just simply started monetizing that talent. And as you know, the years passed by, I registered in a cosmetology school, and I got a New York State license. But seeing my friend with that natural hair gave me like a new kind of perspective, even though I was still saying to myself that there was no way that I was going to, you know, rock that natural hair. But you know, after she spent some time with me, she traveled back, and then I started thinking about, you know, natural hair. But before then, I was going through some things in my own space. I had a child and then suffered from postpartum alopecia. Postpartum alopecia as of 2017 wasn't something that was actually new to me. I'd experienced it from my other kids, but you know, with my third son, I felt that it was really bad, and I started paying attention to it. And then, you know, when you're an immigrant and you come to a new country, they say that so many people that I have met have said that the weather kind of affects their hair. And, you know, I was realizing that my hair was falling off terribly. And, you know, as usual, I ignored, you know, the postpartum alopecia. But it got so bad that, you know, I started feeling that I had to do something. And I also realized that the chemical relaxers wasn't actually working for me, probably because I was, you know, relaxing my hair by myself at home. But then, you know, I woke up one morning and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to jump on the bandwagon of natural hair. And so in 2017, when I think a couple of months when my son turned maybe 6 months, I shaved off my hair and I was like, you know what, I'm going natural. And then my natural hair journey started. And I remember that 1 month into the journey, I woke up one morning and I had this short, kinky, puffy looking hair. And I was saying to myself, how am I going to brush this hair? You know, it was a challenge. It became a real challenge that every morning I would wake up and I had no clue what to do with my hair. So in not knowing what to do, I just started wearing wigs. I started tying scarves and all of that, you know, just to keep from. And then one other day I woke up and I was saying to myself, why did I jump on the bandwagon of natural hair? And that's a question that I had so many other people that have been in my shoes. Why do you jump on the bandwagon of people rocking natural hair? What led you to it? For me, I asked that question by myself, and I answered by myself, and I said to myself, I joined because other people were rocking their natural hair, and I simply wanted to rock it. And then I started rocking it, and you know, it became a challenge. That is the same challenge that so many other people are facing right now. I know so many people who have stopped putting chemical relaxers in their hair simply because, you know, they just woke up one morning and also decided that, you know, I'm done with chemical relaxers. And then they started rocking the natural hair, and then they faced with the challenge of how to manage their hair. And this then leads to self-confidence. You know, you might be watching my video and you'll be like, oh, I'm rocking my natural hair, I don't have any self-confidence issues. That's, you know, it's good for you that you don't have any self-confidence issues. But let me tell you, majority of the people that I have met are rocking their natural hair now and are battling with self-confidence. Self-confidence issues, you ask me why. They're battling with that issue because, like I said, so many people jumped on that bandwagon and had no clue how to manage your hair. Now, you know, your hair used to be retouched, long, shiny and smooth, and you could just run a brush over it and everything was good. But now your hair is looking puffy, kinky, and you need to spray a lot of water in it before you can even get the comb through to it. So, you know, it becomes a major issue when you have to go out and then you don't know what to do to your hair. And for me, that was the case for me. You know, I started rocking the natural hair. I had no clue what to do to it, and it will be time to go out to church, time to go shopping, or time to go meet friends, and I would just throw a wig on. And I wasn't even so confident rocking the natural hair. The few times that I started rocking the natural hair, I wasn't really confident because I felt that my hair looked somehow, and you know, it was looking rough and puffy. And then, you know, when you go out and people start giving you, you know, side comments, you know what I realized with some people here is that people have a way of being being rude to you in a very nice way. They talk to you rudely, but they do it very subtle and very nice that you don't even know that they're shading you. And you know, I started experiencing them, you know, side comments about, oh, why does your hair look, you know, like that? Why does your hair look like that? And even though I pride myself in somebody that was very self-confident and did not care about what anybody or whatever anybody said to me, I started realizing that those side comments were actually getting to me. And every time that I needed to step out, I had to be conscious of, you know, the way that I wear my natural hair, just to avoid some of those snide comments. So, you know, in talking to other people and in my own experience, I realized that most of the self-confidence issues that we have with our natural hair emanates from the fact that we don't know how to manage the natural hair, number one. Number two, we have allowed society dictate to us the way that we want. We have allowed society to dictate to us the way that society wants us to feel about our natural hair. So you see some, you know, some people are of the opinion that the only smart people in this world are those with long, shining and straight hair. That is not true. God created all of us equally, and nobody is beneath anybody. And like I always say to people, there's beauty in diversity. There's beauty in people doing different godly things. So, you know, me having my natural hair out and rocking it should not, you know, make me have self-confidence issues. Shouldn't make people look down on me. So, you know, what I will put out there is that before you go natural, know the reason why you're going natural. Read about the things that you need to do to be able to maintain that natural hair, because, you know, if you wake up in the morning and just decide that you want to go natural and you have no clue how to manage that natural hair, it then becomes an issue. I know of so many people that 365 days in a year, they're always wearing a wig over their natural hair. I know of so many people that in 1 year, I have not seen their natural hair. Even though I know that they have natural hair, I have not seen their natural hair. Their natural hair is always hidden under a wig. It's either a wig or a braid or a crochet or a cornrow or something. Don't get me wrong, I am not 100% into natural hair. My products, some of my products are very, you know, okay to use for your natural hair, but I personally, I am not 100% into carrying my natural hair all the time. I have my natural hair on. There's no chemical relaxer in my hair. Sometimes I apply different colors to my hair, maybe like honey blonde, but my natural hair has no chemical relaxer. And when I say, you know, people have self-confidence issues, as for me, I don't carry my natural hair 100% of the times. And the reason why I don't do that is because I love change. You know, I like to switch things up and, you know, make my look different all of the time. So right now I'm rocking my braids. I'm going to take it out in another 1 week and probably have my natural hair out for about a month or 2 months. So what I'm saying is that before you you transition from a chemical relaxed hair to a natural hair, you should read and study about natural hair and know how to manage, know how you are going to style it. That's a problem that most people that have self-confidence issues are facing. They have no clue on how to take care of that hair. So it then becomes a problem, and then you see them wearing wigs all of the time. And apart from that, I've seen other people that, you know, they are friends that have shiny, long, smooth, silky hair, you know, as kind of rubbed off on them that, you know, that's just what they want to do all the time. They're so ashamed of their own natural hair now that all they want to do is wear wigs all of the time. I tell you, that's not going to fly. I've seen so many people that, you know, when I ask them, why are you always wearing wigs, or why are you always in braids, or why are you always in weaves, they're like, my natural hair is not good. I said, your natural hair is your good. Do you put work into your natural hair? Do you take care of it? Because as with anything in life, everything in life needs maintenance. If you want your skin to glow, if you want to look good, you need to be ready to take care of it. If you want your hair to grow very long, to, you know, to be shining, to be easy to manage and all of that, you need to put work into it. I always tell people there's no magic anywhere. But that's the problem that I have with so many people. So many people are looking for magic. Even if you sell a product to somebody and they buy it today, tomorrow they start calling you and asking you, oh, I haven't seen any growth, or I haven't seen any new development in my hair. You can't see any new growth or any new development in your hair if you just use the product for 1 day. Consistency is very important in anything that you do. It's just like somebody that wakes up in the morning and, you know, they say to themselves, I want to look good all of the time. You're not going to look good if you don't take your bath. You're not going to look good if you don't apply your moisturizers and your cream and whatever it is that you need to put on your skin. Your skin is not going to look good. So whatever that will look good needs to be taken care of. So you need to be able to take care of your natural hair. If you are not able to take care of your natural hair, then it's not going to produce the results that you want it to produce. So, you know, say to yourself, why am I rocking my natural hair? Am I going to be able to take care of this natural hair? If I take care of my natural hair, I'm not going to have a self-confidence issue, you know, when I take care of my natural hair. Those are the things that, you know, would not, these are the things that would happen if I take care of my hair. So if you take care of that hair, or you know exactly how to take care of that hair, definitely, you know, your hair is going to come out the way that you want it to come out. But if you're not taking care of it and you're just wearing wigs over it and doing curls and doing other things, your hair will remain the same. It's going to fall off when you brush it. It's not going to look nice. There's going to be patches here and there because there's no work. You're not putting any work into it. So, you know, I feel like, you know, some of the self-confidence issues that people have is because they do not know how to take care of the hair. So I am putting it out today that, you know, if you're rocking your natural hair, or if you decide to go natural, know the reason why you're going natural. Read, study. There's so many videos on YouTube that shows you even how to grease your hair, how to oil your hair, how to shampoo it. Honestly, there's so many things that people are doing wrong. And I've also realized that in research, you have to do proper research, because there's so many videos on YouTube that, you know, people will just copy and paste without doing their own research. So all of these things you need to take into cognizance. You have to do whatever you have to do properly. You have to know how to take care of your hair. When you know how to take care of a natural hair and you're coming up with different styles, you will not have self-confidence issues. There will be no need for you to cover up with a wig or with a braid or with a weave, because you know exactly what you should do. So that's it. It's as simple as that. Know what you do. Don't let, I always tell people, don't let any the next person to you, decide how you feel. You have the power over your own life. You can decide how you want to feel. Do not make people decide for you how you want to feel. And that's the problem that most of the people in the world are having right now. People are having self-confidence issues because you're looking at other people. I don't look at other people. I face what I'm doing, and I do it good. I don't let other people decide for me. But we are in an era of copy and paste. We are in an era of where, everyone wants people to decide for them how to live their life. Do not let people decide for you how to live your life. And before you can take that bold step and say that I don't want people to decide for me how to live my life, you need to put work into you. You need to put work into yourself. Do the research that you need to do. Do the things that you need to do. Research on the things that will make you feel comfortable. Only then, will you be confident, and you will be able to raise your head high up, and nobody will look down at you. So that's just all that I have for you on this video today. My subsequent videos, I'm still going to be laying some foundations before I start sharing about how to use herbs to fix your hair. So if you're watching me again, I thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please subscribe, please comment, please share with friends. This is a new channel, and I'm hoping that it will grow. I am open for more followers. I am open for ideas. Like I said, I'm not an island to myself. I am open to ideas. I am open to suggestions from you. So I welcome you to my channel, and I hope that this is going to be an eventful journey. I am going to leave my website and my Instagram page if you want to follow me. I always follow back. If you follow me, I would follow you back. I am not one of those people that people follow and then don't follow back. I grow my Instagram page organically. If you go to my Instagram page, I think I even follow more people. I have more followers than the people following me. So I'm trying to grow my page organically. I'm not one of those people that go out and buy followers. So I encourage you to follow me. I encourage you to share ideas with me. Once in a week, I'm going to be dropping new videos, and if you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see all of my new videos. Stay safe and stay blessed. We are in the times of coronavirus, but be sure that God has all our backs. May God bless you. Thank you.